Thank you, Senator Cabrera, Representative Wood, Ranking Members Huang and Pavlak Damata, and the distinguished members of the Insurance and Real Estate Committee. I want to thank you for raising House Bill 5253, an act requiring a feasibility study of the insurance pooling for nonprofit entities. We're going off of health insurance onto vehicle insurance. This has become an issue that was raised to me by Reverend Townsley, who I'm going to turn over to in just a second, about the skyrocketing vehicle insurance rates nonprofits are paying. And in looking into this, every nonprofit that I talk to in my district, including Park in Plainville and the Farmington Seniors Organization, which provides Meals on Wheels in Farmington, said that the insurance rates that are going up so high, they're thinking about actually dropping services. So I think this is a major issue, and I'm hoping that the idea of pooling insurance will allow a method to bring down or control costs that are it's not costing the taxpayers and will benefit the nonprofits. And I think that Reverend Townsley can speak more accurately to this since he's dealing with the situation. So I'm going to turn my time over to him. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Cooley, and I appreciate Madam Chair and all those on the committee. This would seem to me to be a lot less complicated than some of the things we've been listening to this morning. But I've been a pastor of Central Baptist Church in Southington for 49 years. So we have a bus service where we pick up children. We go to Bristol, we go to New Britain, we go to Waterbury, and some of these come from drug-infested communities and crime-ridden communities. We teach them the Bible, we give them the gospel. We've seen great results to see some of them become very respectable citizens. And, you know, it's a nonprofit ministry. We don't charge anything for it. You know, it's that's what we do as a church, what churches should do. There are other nonprofits which perhaps others will speak toward for handicapped, for seniors, for others that have gotten caught up in unintended consequences from a bill that I believe was passed 2 years ago. So it increased the amount of liability insurance to something like $5 million. We have maybe 4 or 5 insurance companies that insure churches. They know and understand all the liability aspects of churches and property and casualty. We've carried $1 million liability insurance for a number of years. It has seemed to be adequate according to their understanding. You know, they're very cautious and would advise us if they felt it was not enough. But the increase to $5 million is, for us, it's a couple $1,000s per premium. For some other churches, it's even more than that. So we would hope that that would be something that could be carved out of that bill. I think it worked fine the way it was before, and I know that would be a help to those that we care most about, trying to help those that are unfortunate, helping those that need help. So we appreciate your time looking into this situation, and again, I think it's an unintended consequence. We are not a mega bus. We do not operate 5 days a week. Sunday morning, other than that, the buses sit there all week, and that's true for many other nonprofits just like ours. So I believe the liability would be much, much less for us than it would be a commercial bus company that runs their buses every day, sometimes several hours a day, and sometimes from New York to Boston and so on and so forth. So I hope that, and I appreciate Representative Wood is very interested in this, and appreciate all the committee and the work you're going to do on this. So hopefully it'll turn into a bill and be able to give some relief to those that could use it.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much for the good work that you are doing. Just have a quick clarifying question. You said from $1 million to $5 million. That's over the course of a year, over the course of multiple years, and Could you give us a sense of, I'm assuming you went out to shop around, was it all over the place, or did it kind of stay towards a $5 million range?
So the bill that was passed 2 years ago mandated $5 million liability coverage for bus transportation. So the yearly cost to us for premiums is a little over $2,000 per year. And for others, it's a little more than that, depending on other variables. But it's not the insurance company, it's the mandate from the state that's caused this.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yep, Representative Wood.
I want to thank Representative Cooley and yourself, Pastor, for coming. We brought this issue up at the recent Nonprofit Alliance breakfast, and while it was not on their agenda to discuss this year, it did bring hundreds of nonprofits to the table to share in the story. So we did not realize the intent of this and how wide-ranging this was. So I want to appreciate you both speaking up and bringing this to our attention. You have our commitment to work on it.
Thank you so much.